Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shani, if you guys didn't know. So today I'm going to be recreating the look from the Wild Thoughts video, and I'm pretty sure everybody has seen that video. It has been on repeat. So let's just go ahead and get started with this makeup look. Okay, so I'm starting off with a bare face, as you guys can see. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this, but in this picture right here, it looks like her eyes are really dark and smoky, so I think that's where the color from the Jaclyn Hill's palette is going to come in. And it looks the same in this picture. You guys see how her eyes look really green, and then her inner corner looks like a turquoise color. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows, and I'm using the MAC spiked eyebrow pencil. Now taking the NYX eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to fill the rest of my brow in like so. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut to carve out my brows, and I'm using my MAC 242 brush. Now I'm just taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer down into my mobile eyelid to prime my eyelids before we get into the eyeshadow. And I'm still using that same MAC 242 brush. Okay, so my eyelids are primed. Now I'm going to blend it out with this Deluxe concealer brush from Real Technique. And then I'm going to set everything into place with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And I'm going to be using my Real Technique contouring brush. Okay, so my eyelid is set. Now I'm going to take Brown Script from MAC as my transition color. Okay, so what I'm doing is winging out the eyeshadow. In her pictures, it looks like her eyeshadow is winged out, but I think that's because of the shape of her eye. But that's what I'm going to do because that's how it looks in majority of her makeup looks. Like, it looks like her eyeshadow is like winged out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm using sweeping motions. Majority of the time I use circular motions, but today we're using sweeping motions to get that elongated effect, you know? And the brush that I'm using is this Morphe 532 brush. Now I'm going to go in with Brown Down from MAC, and I switched to my Sigma E38 brush because this brush is a blending brush, but it's not overly soft, so it's going to help me pack, you know, this brown color on the outer corner of my eye. And we're going to take this eyeshadow out as well. Okay, so I had to go off camera and see what I was doing. So now I'm taking Bada Bing from MakeupGeek, which is a dark brown eyeshadow. And it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but on the eyes you can't really see it at all. As you guys can see, you can't see it at all. And Bada Bing is definitely darker than Brown Down, so I just used Brown Down as a transition. And now I'm just going back in with that Morphe M532 brush with a little bit of Brown Script on it, and making sure this area is staying blended. Now I'm going to take my MAC Mixing Medium, which is drying up as we speak. I still don't know if it's available, but if you guys can't find the MAC Mixing Medium, the NYX Mixing Medium works the same, so I'll link that one down below as well. And I'm just going to apply it to my mobile eyelid. And if you guys hear my niece in the background, excuse her. I don't know what she's going through right now. Okay, so the mixing medium is now all over my mobile eyelid, and I'm going to let it get tacky. And then I'm going to take this green color from the Jaclyn Hill's Favorites palette that she made a long time ago. I don't know if it's still available, but honestly she just came out with another one, and I heard that the formula is bomb. So if you guys can get your hands on that palette instead of this one, you guys would probably like that palette more. So I'm just packing that eyeshadow all over my mobile eyelid. And I'm just going to blend the edges out so it's fading into Bada Bing from Coastal Scents. Not Coastal Scents, but MakeupGeek. The next eyeshadow that I'm going to use is from Coastal Scents. That's probably why I said that. Okay, now I'm going to take my Sigma E25 brush, which is like a blending brush, but it's flat. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's flat. And I'm going to take Corrupt from MakeupGeek, and I'm just going to press that into the outer corner of my eye, just to deepen it up a little bit more. Now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe brush that has brown script on it, the Morphe M532 brush. And I'm just making sure everything is still blended. Now I'm going to take Tarnished Nickel from Coastal Scents and apply this to my inner corner with that same e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, but I'm using the back side of it. And I'm just going to apply this to the inner corner of my eye. Okay, now I'm going to apply some liner and lashes, but you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to, because in her video it just looks like she has a little bit of liner to thicken up her lash band and just have mascara on. That's what it looks like she has on, but I'm gonna put on lashes, so I'm gonna put on lashes. Okay, for my brow bone, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm taking the color Bronze, this color right here, and that is going to go on my brow bone, and I'm taking it right up under my arch. And I'm taking Summer, and I'm going to pop that right on top of it as well. Dust some of it off and then blend it out. I don't know if you guys can see that glow on camera, but I'm liking it. Okay, so her skin looks really glowy, so I'm gonna go in with the Mario Badescu Cucumber and Green Tea Spray. That is all good. Probably should have covered my hair before I did that. Now I'm going to take the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer to fill in my pores and give me a smooth canvas. And I'm just going to apply this in the center of my face. Basically where I get oily and where my pores are the most visible, which is right in this area. Okay, so the foundation that I'm using is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NC55. And Rihanna's skin looks really flawless, so that's what I'm going to go for today. I probably might add 2 layers of this foundation, just because. Okay, so I think that's enough coverage. Now I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut, and then I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Deep. And I'm just blending this out, and then I'll go in with the Tarte Concealer. Taking the Tarte Shape Tape and adding a little bit more of a highlight, because why not? Now I'm taking the Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set my under eyes. Take it on my mouth area. We don't need no creasing, okay? Now I'm taking the Studio Fix powder in NC47 to set my face. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe MB1 brush. To contour, I'm taking my True Complexion contour palette, and I'm using my Morphe 437 brush. Let me just finesse the rest of this nose contour. Because I don't want to contour my nose. I just want it to not look like, it's a part of my face instead of look like it's 2D, you know? Okay, I think I like that. I think I see blush. So we're gonna do some blush. Just a little bit because you guys know that I'm not really a blush girl. But I like a nice, soft, pinky blush. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Where's my blush palette? Y'all, I keep everything on my bed. So I'm going to take this color right here. And this is, what is this? Desert Rose from MAC. I'm using that same brush that I used to bronze my nose, and we're just gonna add a little bit of blush, just a little bit, you know, not a lot. Okay, moving back to the eyes. I'll zoom you guys back in a little bit. Okay, so basically I'm doing the same thing that I did to the top of my eyes to the lower lash line. So I'm going to line my waterline, my bottom waterline, with the Inglot gel liner in the number 77. I'm using this slanted arch definer brush, but it's actually a sponge, so I'm just using this to line my bottom waterline. So now I'm going to take Bada Bing from Coastal Scents and place this right up under it. We're basically working backwards. Okay, now I'm going to take brown script and pop that right up under here. Okay, so I'm taking this Morphe M532 brush and we're just gonna pop this right here. And I'm adding in some green because I feel like that's the right thing to do. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. Okay, moving back to the face, I'm going to spray my face with the Fix Plus from MAC, and then I'll apply my highlight. Okay, so I'm taking Bronzed from the Anastasia Glow Kit. We're just gonna put that on her cheekbone. She doesn't look overly highlighted, but her skin does look highlighted. Let's just add it to the bridge, just because. Her skin just looks wet and moisturized, you know? So now I'm just gonna take this beauty sponge and dab the highlight into my skin. Okay, moving on to the lips, I'm going to be wearing Cherry Blossom from colored Raine, and I freaking love this color. Like, this is my perfect red lipstick. Like, do you guys see that? And now I'm going to line it with Nightmoth from MAC to make it pop more once it dries down. Because if you try to line this when it's dry, it's just not going to work too well. I'm going to take this Morphe E19 brush and blend this lip liner in with the liquid lipstick. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next upload.
Another one. We the best music.